Okay, I'm back at it after 2 weeks. Uh, Depression hit a little bit hard. Became hard to want to do things. And my depression kind of masquerades as anxiety sometimes, a lot of deep feelings. Um, I'm reading this book by Richard O'Connor, PhD, Undoing Depression, and came to a chapter today where it talked about procrastination, and it really hit. It's like when the book is talking just about you. And procrastination, in his view, is severe depression, where you put off all these things because of either perfectionism or because you want to, salvage this view of yourself, that you put off that term paper to the very last bit, because if you were to spend all the time you could on that and not get a good of the grade, then you would feel slighted. You would feel that you weren't good enough. Instead of relaxing into a project or relaxing into school or anything that you need to do with the idea that it's play, it's flow, it's going to school to learn, not to get a grade, not to be the best, but to do the best you can to learn. And I see that with my own projects. I put off playing classical guitar so much because it gets hard. And I don't feel that I'm progressing, or I feel that I'm moving in molasses, and I feel frustrated, so I put it down. Or when I'm painting and I'm getting tired of doing the paints and things aren't looking just like I want it, and then I realize that I'm a fraud and I'm not really a painter. Instead of realizing I'm just doing this for fun, I'm doing this to relax, I'm doing this to, build myself up in other ways. And that's the same way in business. That's the same way in our jobs. That we either want to control too much by following exactly to the protocol, and instead of seeing the possibilities that could arise if we were to take a step back, and or we just work so hard that we stay so busy that we can't think, that we can't actually sit with our emotions, that we can't actually see what it is we want because we're so fucking busy and we're exhausted. And that's what we're all doing. We're running towards exhaustion just to survive, and we're all in depression and we don't even realize it. So the next video, maybe I'll talk about how I'm starting to get out of it. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.